Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Nier Reincarnation, let's have a look at Subjugations, but this will be with my new account, which is 80 days old. SS1 is not a very impressive score, but I think it is for this age of this account. So let's have a look. This will also be full auto, so I'm following my usual strategy of kind of not going for the combo bonus in Wave 1, but kind of using like 3 attackers, and then maybe with weapon skills with lots of hits, so maybe I can get the combo bonus by accident. And then the 2 companions on the left, they'll be attack up in order to help me get more damage in there. But looking at my builds here, I am missing a lot of dark memory weapons, which can be really helpful here. And then most of my weapons are pretty weak as well. And now that I'm looking at my memoirs, a lot of those aren't leveled up. This was a auto build that I tweaked a little bit. But also like levels on the companions, still need to work on them. But yeah, we got the 3 abyssal characters because they have good attack values, but they are slow. Okay, let's start the tape. And I feel like this is going to be a good way for me to go as far as playing Nier Reincarnation, because I don't feel as much need to play in my more powerful global account. But yeah, every time they release some kind of like, high difficulty or like high level content for sort of end game players, people always bemoan like, oh, what about new players? But I always have to remind people that there's plenty of stuff to do for new players. I still don't have floor 30 of all of the towers. And then in Subjugations, I'm starting from scratch, so there's still plenty for me to do before I have to think about like fate boards or recollections of dusk or anything like that. Okay, but full auto. Once we enter knockdown, we want to slow it down, turn off the speed up, so that we have more time for our regular attacks. And then I'm also going for all proficient weapons in Wave 1. Just so that we can get, more attacks on regular attacks for all of my characters. I need more attack up memoirs for sure. But I don't want to get the ones from like the handout 3 stars or 4 stars because they are lower than usual. Okay, but knockdown ends, we'll speed it up again. And I was worried about like the voice effect, not being that interesting on Demas and Lavania, but actually it turned out pretty interesting. Okay, next let's look at my build for Wave 2. By the way, I forgot to say this at the beginning of the video, but this is a challenge account where I'm only allowing myself to use abyssal characters from the Hatcher. Otherwise, it's a handout stuff. So that's why I'm using the handout 2B here, and then abyssal characters. But here, this is where we're going to play in a more kind of orthodox way. I have my 1 main attacker in Griff, and then I have my 2 support characters in Leon and 2B. And they have like character skills and weapon skills to like buff attack or buff dark damage or break defense. And then again, I have the 2 attack up, or the 1 attack up companion on the left there. I'm kind of missing some attack up companions just because there are some limited companions that I have not picked up yet. But here we can take a closer look at Abyssal Griff. He has a couple of Bold Vigor weapons here. I forgot to check to see what the targeting was like for this Wave 2, but yeah, Bold Vigor works best in Wave 2. And then with Memoirs, I have 97 critical rate, 170 critical damage. Still need to work on Memoirs a bit in this account. Okay, let's start the tape here. And 2B has the character skill charged from start. Take down half of her HP, and then buff the attack for the party. Whoop, there's Griff with some damage, so he's not going to do the full amount of damage that he can do. Okay, but we're very quickly getting to knockdown here. Okay, enter knockdown, speed up, off. And we got Griff's character skill charged right away. And then I'm playing stage 2, you know, the stage 2 difficulty level. I tried stage 3, but I didn't have enough damage to get 2 knockdowns, so we'll go for stage 2 for now. Again, still have lots of work to do with like weapon skills, companion levels, memoirs. But here we have the 100% attack buff, so that's nice. And none of the damage from this stage 2 boss is really that bad, so I don't really have to worry about like the using the companion to give me the light resistance up. But as I get to like stage 3 or 4 difficulty, I will have to think about that more. Okay, and here's my team for wave 3. Gale on the right will be my main attacker, and then I have Akeha. She has a character skill to raise dark damage, and then hand out Sadhu, who will break defense. And I don't even have enough of the black jewels to awaken that 3-star gun, so that's why that's looking like that. But here I have the 2 attack up companions. In the previous wave, I had 2B, who has the character skill to raise the attack up, so I didn't feel like I needed that second attack up companion, and we were able to get to 100% attack buff there. And here's a quick look at Gale. She has better memoirs, 100 critical rate, 200 critical damage, and then more leveled weapons, as we can see. Okay, let's start the tape. Run it to the end. And then Griff, he is more awakened than Gale. But again, the Bold Vigor working better in Wave 2 is why I put him in there. Because there is that big AoE attack at the beginning of Wave 3. And then trying to get as many non-proficient weapons on the support characters, so using the staff on Akeha instead of Sadhu, for example. And again, very quickly getting to knockdown. It's quite a difference between stage 2 and 3 difficulty. But let's see if I can charge up Gale's character skill again. Using so many abyssal characters, I'm very kind of aware of their slow cooldown times. So I might want to focus more on like the Blighted Flowers memoir set. And then aim for like, 60 or 70 critical rate rather than 100 with something else. So yeah, it's definitely kind of a different way of thinking when you're using abyssal characters as your main attackers in Subjugations rather than just a regular character. But yeah, we were not able to get in the character skill during knockdown there. But yeah, looking at how much HP everybody's got, I don't think I need to worry about the light resistance up companions. Okay, so that's that. I will slowly work on the other elements, and then I'll put up videos of those. I'm aiming for SS1 at the moment. Okay, but there's that. With the SS1 score, I can start to earn gold coins, so I can start leveling the Blackhorn weapons, all of which I have unlocked at this point. And then here, let's look at the results. Very similar amount of damage from Gale and Griff, and nothing special in Wave 1. But yeah, that is kind of my first serious go at Subjugations in my new JP account, 80 days in. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.